Is Amazon FBA too saturated, and is it even worth doing it? In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about Amazon FBA and how I was able to grow my business year by year. So let's get started. So selling on Amazon wasn't an overnight success for me. I literally spent hours and hours every day when I first started, especially my first year, to get the business rolling. Now I have a successful Amazon business. You can see here, yesterday I made $2,800 in profit, $13,000 for the week, and $420,000 for the year. This is definitely not how I started. This is crazy numbers for me personally, because when I first started selling on Amazon, I was making around $300 profit every day, and I didn't have that much capital to start off with. I really just started and then kept the business growing and reinvested in the business, and every year it grew about 50 to 100%, and year by year it grew more and more. I mean, probably by next year these numbers are going to be even bigger than before. So every year it grows little by little. People wonder, is Amazon FBA too saturated? I honestly say yes and no. For my first product I started selling on Amazon, I wouldn't start off with that product anymore. It's extremely saturated, but luckily I saw the whole vision when selling on Amazon, and I kept reinvesting on products that had a low competition and high search volume, and something that I could make money off of, and make sure that the profit margin for selling that product was above 35%. This is something that I really recommend you to do when selling products on Amazon. You want to make sure that profit margin is 35% or more. This is going to allow you to scale that business and grow it year by year. If it's lower than 35%, you're going to be struggling a little bit, and the profit margin and the products and all that stuff and sourcing it from China and cash flow, it's going to be a headache. So 35% or more after product cost, after shipping fees, FBA fees, all of that. You're able to find the profit margin. You can simply do a Google search. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So we're on Google here, and we were just gonna type in Amazon FBA calculator. You can find it here on sellercentral.amazon, and you can just continue as guest. Type in your ASIN here. Let's just type in this random ASIN, for example, and you can see the net margin here. You're gonna put your product cost here and the shipping cost, for example, and you can see the net margin. You wanna make sure that net margin is 35% or more. This is gonna allow you, like I said, to grow it year by year. And you also, one very, very important thing when selling on Amazon, you want to really make sure that you're selling products in a low competition and high search volume field. By doing this, you're having a higher chance of being successful on Amazon. And I teach you guys how to do this all with Helium 10. So if you don't have Helium 10, make sure to get it. It's going to be in the description down below. I'm gonna have a discount code for you guys, and this tool allows you to actually grow your Amazon business. So you're actually going to use, once you're signed up here, you're going to use a product called Amazon Product Research, and this is going to allow you to find products that have a low competition and high search volume, and it's going to give you ideas of products to start selling. You see, with selling on Amazon, you're able to see how much people are making every day, every month, how much profit and revenue they're making. So you have all that insight information, which allows you to get more of a grasp of what you want to start selling and what you want to stay away from. This is a common mistake I see a lot of people do when selling on Amazon. They try to sell something that they're passionate about, or that it's a hobby, or it's something they like doing, and that's not the way to go. Personally, with my first product, it's something that I have no interest in. Maybe other people do, but I have no interest in. But I definitely saw that the market was there for it. It was in low competition. People were buying it. There was not a lot of sellers doing it. As of today, 5 years later, I wouldn't recommend selling the same product that I'm selling. But I saw the vision, I kept growing it, and I started reinvesting in other products that have low competition. And yeah, it's been growing little by little, but it's growing, and I'm very, very happy about it. And I really appreciate this whole Amazon FBA structure, because now I probably work about 1 to 2 hours a day at most. I mainly focus now on making videos on YouTube, but what do? Like, I don't have to ship out the products from my apartment, nothing like that. It literally, all my products are on Amazon FBA's warehouse. That's the nice thing about this whole thing, and that when somebody buys my product, Amazon packs it, ships it, delivers it to the customer, and I don't have to deal with anything like that. All I have to really make sure is that my profit margin is 35%, my inventory is in stock, I'm always on that first page of Amazon. I teach you guys all of this on my channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. But I teach you guys how to do the exact same thing that I'm doing for free. There's no secrets in this. Like, I'm teaching you guys step by step of exactly what I do and how you can do the exact same thing. I have a whole tutorial of how to use Helium-10 as well. I have in the description down below. So definitely check out Helium-10, because there are other softwares out there, but I've used other ones, and Helium-10 is by far the most accurate one. And there's 3 things that you want to make sure when selling products on Amazon. You want to make sure that you're selling products that are $15 or more. This is going to allow you to have that 35% profit margin and grow your business. If it's below that $15 mark, you know, you have the shipping cost, the product cost, the Amazon FBA fees. So anything below that $15 mark, sometimes you're not going to get that net profit margin of 35%. It might be a little bit lower because of all those other factors. So I always try to sell products that are at least, you know, $16, $18, $22, $25. That's going to give you a higher profit margin. You can see the example I give you guys here. They're selling this one for $40. I mean, they could sell it for $20 and still have a high net margin as well. So make sure that net margin is high. It's very, very important, and having a product that's over $15 will get you that. The next thing you want to make sure when selling products on Amazon, it's in low competition and high search volume field, and I teach you guys that, like I said, with the Helium-10 tool. You're going to use black box. I have a whole tutorial for that. I'm going to have it in the description down below and in the pinned comments, and it'll teach you the whole process of finding a product in a low competition and high search volume field. But definitely make sure you find this. In the video, I give you guys pretty much the categories, the prices you want to look for, the monthly revenue, all that stuff. So make sure to check out that if you're trying to find the right product to start selling. And another thing you want to make sure is that the product is small and light. I personally don't recommend anything above 3 pounds, because just when you're starting off selling on Amazon, I personally didn't have that much money to start off with, and I don't recommend anybody to like really spend thousands and thousands of dollars, like their life savings, on just starting up their business. I recommend you start up slow and steady, and then you grow it year by year. So having it 3 pounds or less, you're able to have a lower shipping cost from China to Amazon's warehouse, and when somebody buys your product, the shipping cost is going to be lower as well. So having a smaller item, a lightweight item, smaller the better in my opinion. Something, if you're starting off, maybe look for something that's a pound or less. That's gonna really increase your chances of being successful. So light and small is something you really want to consider when selling on Amazon. So hopefully this video helped you out, guys. Honestly, Amazon FBA is not saturated as people think, because you're able to even sell in different countries as well. And I show you guys here, like, all my profits. Like, I'm refreshing the page for you guys. This is my profits, and this is how you can do the exact same thing. It wasn't an overnight success, and I make money selling online, and this gives me the freedom to do what I want, travel when I want to, do the things that I love to do. So I teach you guys how to do it. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to this whole journey, teaching you guys step by step of how to have a successful Amazon business. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, leave them in the comments down below, or reach out to me on Instagram. I'll help you guys out as much as I can. And that's about it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.